What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers Endgame video. So if you enjoyed the channel, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. It would be super appreciated if you could like the video and subscribe as well. It's been a couple of days since I have done a video, and really I haven't had too much to talk about. I was going to do a video on Thanos' armor, but that's not really news whatsoever. I think they'll be getting a lot of Avengers Endgame news later this week when the Empire special drops. So the Empire magazine in the UK has got a massive feature on Avengers Endgame. So we'll be picking that up. And to you pop collectors out there, it also has an exclusive Bruce Banner pop vinyl. I believe it's exclusive, but at least you get one with it. And I think the magazine is about £5. That's about $10. So you're getting a pop for pretty much these days a third of the price there, considering that HMV in the UK drops them and sells them for almost £15. That's insane. For back in the day, I was picking them up for about £8, and they were 3 for 2 at like MCM Comic Con and London Film and Comic Con as well, which is quite weird there to say the least. But enough of that. There's been an interesting tweet going around showing just what the hell Scott Lang is doing in the MCU. So we know, of course, at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, he is trapped within the quantum realm. Now, this is quite big. This is big because, well, he's trapped. How the hell is he going to get out? His mates have been dusted. They can't break him out. Now, while I don't have a theory on how exactly he will be breaking out of it, I would say my lead theory is maybe a time travel thing. Maybe he'll time travel. The Avengers Endgame will pick up 5 years later, but he will pop out at just after the snap. So just after when the Avengers get back to their compound, he will just turn up there, and it will just get absolutely weird. They'll probably see some footage, and Captain America will be like, "What year is this? What year is this from?" And they'll see that he's popped up in previous, and then the time travel element will start being introduced there, to say the least. But there's been a very good idea as to how the Avengers will be getting into the quantum realm. Now, many of us were thinking, how are they going to do that? Of course, the answer is going to be Scott Lang. Let's not forget that he's a very smart dude. While Ant-Man and the Wasp was quantum realm, he's actually smart. He has an engineering degree. He's very, very clever. For some reason, the movies don't portray him in this light. And the reason he went to prison is because he actually conducted a very, very smart and clever technique of breaking in and causing havoc. So with that being said, he will pop up, and he is actually carrying the kind of Pimtech building. He's carrying the building. Of course, we had that in Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was small, and they could just carry it around like a suitcase, and it was really, really cool. So we see him having this. So I definitely do think that he will be popping up back in time with that building. So he's going back in time, to quote I can't remember who actually sung that. It's actually driving me mad. So we're going to get a Doctor Who back in time, kind of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, probably more than like that, because Scott Lang is a bit like Bill and Ted in a way, albeit he is incredibly smart. So seeing this building play a big part would be quite massive, because we've seen Lego sets actually pop up where the Avengers compound is being destroyed. So what if he actually shrinks everyone, puts them in the building, and carries them around with him? Because Thanos won't actually know who he is and won't possibly deem him a threat. He'll just think that he was someone who helped them way back when, and that was really it. So that's my theory there as to how that will actually work. And it'll be cool to see that building pop up and maybe get some payoff and make Ant-Man and the Wasp worthwhile. While I enjoyed it, it wasn't really the best of the solo venture films in my opinion. But another thing here is a huge spoiler. So if you want to just head off, this will be a character possibly coming to Avengers Endgame. Now, you've had fair warning. This character is Nova. A Lego set has been leaked showing Nova being introduced into Lego sets. And this could be the fact that this will be a Avengers Endgame Nova character. Now, this is really cool because the fact is the Nova Corps, of course, were on Xandar. we've seen them in Guardians of the Galaxy, and the last surviving Nova Corps member became Nova, the character in the comics. So with that in mind, we could possibly actually see this character pop up and actually help good old Carol Danvers. Now, she'll probably be told about Thanos, and she'll be like, I know about him. I tried to stop Xandar from being destroyed. Let's not forget that the Kree and Xandar were kind of warring, but they were having a peace. So she will be around this area and know of this, and know possibly of the Guardians as well. So let's bear this in mind. The fact is, we may see a flashback to Xandar being destroyed. It was absolutely weird that we never actually saw Xandar being destroyed in Infinity War. It would have made a great pre-credit scene. They went for the Asgardians being destroyed, which, again, I really liked. So maybe here we'll see some flashbacks to her life between the Captain Marvel movie and Avengers Endgame, and she'll be like, well, I was trying to track Thanos. I knew he was a big threat here, and she turned up and tried to turn the tide of the war against Thanos on the planet there, and we see Nova helping her, and possibly we'll see a post-credit of Nova being the one who actually survives. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited about Nova coming to Avengers Endgame? Are you excited to see the Ant-Man and the Wasp building again, which was actually pretty funny? But that's it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I'll see you soon.